Yo, what is up, guys? What is up, guys? My name is Rhino. We're back for another video, and I just want to tell you guys Merry Christmas. So yes, that's why this video is late. I've been spending time with the family for Christmas, so of course during that time I am going to prioritize that more than YouTube. I'm sorry, guys, but we are here. We're getting this video out for you guys because we have got the new Frost Legends pack. So I already bought it because I tried to record the intro before, but it didn't work. But in this pack we have the Snowheart skin, which looks really good, with the Snow Drift and the Frost Broker, or Broker, I don't know. Frost Broker, I think. We got the Wings of Frost back bling, the Frosty Fox, and the Ice Kitsune. So yes, and we also got the Riching Blades, Glacial Rift Edge, which has two edit styles, dual wielded and non-dual wielded. I definitely prefer this style. And the Frostbite Cane. So yeah, it's like the Crypt Crashes pack from Halloween last season. 3 skins, 3 back blings, and 3 pickaxes, and it's worth V-Bucks. And yeah, I think this pack is really solid. Yes, the Crypt Crashes pack, all 3 of them looked like completely different skins, whereas one of these is just a complete recolor, but I do think that it's not all of them are just like a simple like color change, you know? Like if we have a look at the the Frost Broker here, he actually got some detail, you know? They've added some more detail. I love the ice popping out of him, the particles, the effects, you know, that diamond grid design, you know? I think he looks really good. And same with the Snow Drift, he's got some nice, better detail on him, and the way that design pops out is really good. So they actually put some effort into these, and I like that. Yeah, we did get a lot of packs last season, but I think they've really been stepping it up. The last 3 packs have been 3 of the best packs in the game, in my opinion. The last Laugh pack, the Marvel Royalties and Warriors pack, which is still in the shop and we did review recently. Check that out if you haven't. And now this pack, which I think is really good. So yeah, I do like this pack quite a bit. And this is the first skin, the Snowheart, probably my least favorite, but I still think she's really good. So that's why we're going to get to her first. We're going to go into a solo match just to try her out this time, just to try out something different. But if you guys want to buy this pack, make sure you use creator code RhinoGamingYT. You do not have to, but it did expire for me. Doesn't mean it will expire for you, but make sure it's not. Make sure there's a code there. Make sure you're using somebody before you buy these skins. Alright, so let's get into a solo game with Snowheart and her pickaxe and test the sound and the look of the skin, and we'll be right back. Right, so here we have Snowheart in game, and yes, in case you're wondering, these wings are interactive, like every other wings. So it's nothing special there, and they are a reskin of the Stoneheart wings and the Darkheart wings, so nothing too special, but the Darkheart wings, along with the Frozen Love wings, are 2 of my favorite sets of wings in the game. I just love the Frozen Love wings all blue look, how shiny and clean they are and polished, and I love the Darkheart wings with the black outline mixed with the purple, and these ones are a mix between those 2, and I love the silver outline on them, and I love how they have that frosty texture on them, you know, to make it look like if you put your finger across it, you'd be wiping off some frost. And it looks really cool. And the skin, I love the way those cracks pop out. I mean, it's nothing new. It's also on the Darkheart skin with the purple, but it looks really nice on this skin, I must say, you know? It's, and I like the ADS. It's fine. The hair's good. I like the headband around her. And I love the silver outlines on her clothing and her silver. They're not quite heels, they kind of are, but at the same time, they're not like the high heels, you know, so I can handle these. Yeah, I like the skin. The pickaxes, let's open this chest first. Yeah, I'm just trying to solo, just experiment. The pickaxes, you know, I have said my criticisms. I have been critical on the bladed dualies because we're getting a lot of them, and I'm noticing the frost coming out of those wings. That's really cool. I really like that. But these ones, they actually sound, they do sound sharp, but they also sound like a mixture between icicles, you know, icicles falling off the roof of a snow cave. I think they sound pretty good. Really nice streak there, that blue streak. Perfectly contrasts with the thin outline of the pickaxes. And a nice snowflake contrail and the impact. Nice snowflake impact. Really nice, actually. Even though, like, bladed dualies are kind of generic, the Cupid's daggers were some of my favorite sets of dualies in the game, bladed dualies. So these ones are really nice. I'm really impressed. Let's kill this guy. If we can hit shots. Oh, he was low. Alright, yeah. My aim's pretty bad. But nah, this skin's really good, I think. I'm really impressed. And the wings are sick. These might be my new favorite set of wings in game, not gonna lie. I still like the Darkheart skin just a little bit more, but this one's still nice. Alright, so see what happens with this guy. Now we're going to move on to the next skin, the Frost Broker. Oh, it's just the bot. Alright, so yeah, really impressed with this skin. Love the wings, and the pickaxes are even really good too. Alright, so let's move on to the next skin, the Frost Broker. So we'll be right back. Right, so here we have the Frost Broker in game, so ADS. I mean, no surprise if you're used to wildcard skins or you're a fan of suited characters like myself, but the ADS, he's got the frozen particles on the back of his head, and the way it blends in that mask, I think looks really cool. And it kind of reminds me how Inferno, who has the molten particles on the back of his head, basically that, except the fire has been like frozen into ice, you know, turned into ice, so yeah. And it looks really clean too, and I love the, he's got some cool like diamond grid design on his suit to give it some more life and not make it all plain, and it's on his legs as well. Looks really nice as well. It kind of gives it the vibe that it looks fresh, if you know what I mean. Like if you were to touch it, it would actually feel ice cold if you were to touch this skin, you know? And the backbling too, it's a frozen fox curled up into a ball. Not sure how it relates to the theme of the skin, but I think it looks really nice, really cute, and reminds me a lot of one of my really good friends over on Discord. Yep, this is going to be his backbling. It's a fox, Phoenix, curled up into a ball. This is your backbling, Phoenix. But no, if you do have the Phoenix skin, this backbling will go well on it. And now the frozen cane. Yeah, I really like the look of this pickaxe. It's one of the only ones that's not fully frozen, so it's got the bit of silver, and some of the wood on the handle is also not covered in ice, you know? It's just kind of like, and it's an original pickaxe, not like a reskin of anything. And I like how it looks like it has eyes on it to kind of look like a face, mixed with a cane. I think it looks really clean. Sounds pretty good when swinging it. Not that much of a streak, but it's okay. Not as much as the Burr Witching Blades. Alright, let's test the sound in it. Thank you so much, Jack, for the help. And thank you, Carlos. Not the best sound on impact, but you know, I like the swing sound. I really like the look of it, so it's a win for me, and this skin is a win for me. My personal favorite from the pack. Alright, so let's move on to the third and final skin of the pack, which is the Snowdrift, who has 2 styles as pickaxe, so let's get to it. Right, and finally, here we have the Snowdrift in game, so ADS. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's got the frozen mohawk. And if you know me, I'm not a big fan of mohawks, but, you know, it looks fine, and it's tolerable on drift, you know? Yeah, I love the frozen ice coming out of his shoulders. I've noticed with this pack, it's not just, like, except with Snowheart, these aren't just, like, frozen reskins, like, recolors just in ice or blue. They've actually got some more detail to them, some more pizzazz with the ice coming out of them, including on his shoulders and his shoes, and yeah, I've always wanted to see what it'd be like having, like, some other type of drift, you know? So give us more drifts, because I'm a big fan of the drift skin, and this looks great, and I love the way his back sort of glows, and that back bling too. I've always wondered what it'd be like to have, like, the Kitsune mask as a back bling, but with this, I guess it's the closest one. And it's got the particles surrounding it, a bit of snowflakes coming off, which is also really good. Now the pickaxes. I mean, they're basically like frozen versions of the dual edge, you know? They're quite big like the dual edge, and they don't have the chains, but they're fine. I mean, they all kind of have this, like, blue contrail, but it's a bit, probably the most noticeable on the Burr Witching Blades, because they're a bit more clean. But this one does have a non-dual wield, so I'll keep in mind, which I'm going to show you after this. Alright, so hitting opponents. Carlos. Wearing your Midas skin. And Jack. Yeah, they sound alright, you know. And the drift skin, yeah, I still think the Frozen Broker is my favorite skin of the pack, but this one's still really good, and that back bling is super nice. Alright, so let's quickly move on to the other style of the pickaxes, and then we'll call it a day, and yes, the combos video will be in a separate video in case you guys are wondering. So thanks for the help once again, guys. Alright, moving on to the other style of this pickaxe. Alright, so onto the other style of the pickaxe, and yeah, I definitely prefer this style. Nice, simple look, not as large, and I love the frozen particles floating at the back of it, and they actually move as you're jumping, which is really cool. They actually float up as you're jumping, kind of like little meteors, yeah. Looks really cool. So yeah, we're going to test it out again, because I think it does have a different sound. Alright, so Jack. That sounds good. Yeah, definitely this style's better. The other styles resemble the frozen versions of the dual edge, and this one's not really a frozen version of the rift edge. It looks kind of different, but cool. And the streak is more noticeable on it too, especially with those particles. Alright, well, so that's pretty much all 3 of the skins, and that's going to wrap up this video. And the combos will be in the next video, keep in mind, so stay tuned for that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know with a like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought of this. Tell me what you think of the skins. Do you love them? Do you hate them? And thank you guys for the help. Shout out to Carlos and Jack. Thank you guys for the help. Thank you, boys. But until then, guys, stay tuned for the combos video, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.